Hello, world of investors. Quick video today on graphs. It's going to be right from this quick start menu, access through, a lot of other spots as well. You're going to see it here. You're going to see it through here. But again, we'll get into graphs and I'll show you different ways to utilize. As always, use those like and dislike buttons. Share with us feedback on how these videos are going. Any questions you have, again, use the comments feature, liking or disliking features that I'm talking about here with Morningstar or any analysis software. And then if you feel like we're showing value and helping you engage with your clients, help them take action quicker, please subscribe and hit that bell, and we'll keep you up to date on different ways that we want to do that for you and the teams. So get right into it. Couple of ways you can use Graph. If you already have what you're working with, you can kind of just click away and you can throw these things right into a graph. So for some reason, that is not working today. So we'll do it that way. Right click, jump to graph. You want them as a portfolio. It's going to be the most consistent. If you're looking at maybe just one portfolio, you would do portfolio and underlying holdings. Or again, just one, you would do just underlying holdings. I think there's a 10 fund max on this though. So again, this right here would max that out. So for this example, we're just going to do portfolio. It always defaults to returns tab in the past, but you know what? I ate my words there. Came up on investment growth, which that's always the tab I use. I really don't use these other ones often. Get lots of value there, but in the context of how I interact with investments, it's through advisors and through their clients, and trying to help show value on quicker ways to illustrate client experiences, where we can help provide the vehicles to get them to their goals. And so for a lot of those things and the industry, the area of the industry in financials that I'm in, it's investment growth is always the easiest. So from here, no surprise, the 90-10 is going to win everything. It's just how the weighting is, equity to fixed income. But you can see quite discrepancy between the same 5-star bank series funds update versus the same 5-star non-bank series, right? So really pulled away after COVID drop here. But again, even times of like the last quarter of 2018 where that drop happened and we came back. So you can only see so much on just this. It's just really quick side by side. But then when you hit generate report, you're going to see a lot more. So what we're going to see is, again, that quick side by side, a quick cumulative, and then a quick annualized. I'll zoom in here for everybody. Again, it's going to take the dollar amount of just 10 grand, right here, right? 10 grand, and throw it back to the earliest common date between the two. So it's going to be early 2018, mid 2018. Say where would it be now, right? Because there's some underlying funds in these two portfolios that aren't that old. But from there, it's going to give you exactly the breakdown of both. So here's the bank versions, and then here's the non-banks, and they're not sorted by order, so you'd have to kind of look like you need Canadian versus Canadian, say okay, there's the non-bank, and then the 3-year, and if it exists, 5-year, and then for some, of course, 10-year. So you can see kind of there's a main difference there, right? If you're trailing 3 years at 8% more, 8.5% more, it's going to make a difference. Emerging markets. American growth. So then, oh, you know what? There's 2 emerging markets in there, and I didn't realize that. No, you know what? I think one of these is carrying over. That's why. Yeah, RBC. Okay, it's aggregating these now. Sorry, that was confusing there, team. So RBC for the bank, it just aggregated everything. RBC for bank 3, versus Manulife Emerging. So 7, again, 3-year, 8 versus 15, 5-year 10 versus 6, and there isn't a 10 on the emerging. And then again, Inception, those numbers are really great, but it's only relevant as a side-by-side if the dates are the same, right? So if we look through these, there isn't really anything that's right dead on. Closest would be these two. Again, different asset classes. But when don't let someone ever tell you Inception is like you mean this make or break number unless what you're comparing to is exactly the same dates, right? In the exact same asset classes. So for these here, and again, comments below, let me know if I'm missing something there. But Inception date is very important, but it's more so to measure itself, like measure the fund itself, like depending on the asset class that it is. Something like a global multi-sector bond, been around since 2018. That's a great number, right? That area is not going to be blowing the doors off. It's really meant to uncorrelate from some of the asset classes. Anyway, so that's going into more detail than needed, but we can talk in other videos. This is just the graph chart. That's really what we're trying to show today. Quick side by side, quick cumulative, quick annualized, quick end of amount, end at amount, end of period, and then it's going to give you the back and forth plus a little bit of MER. These are all F series, so again, it's only this small because it's only the IMF, investment management fee. There is no advisor fee in any of these prices, right? So you'd throw maybe 1% on any of these, which would kind of even that playing field a bit, because these are all mutual funds. So that is it, team. I hope that was helpful to kind of go through and see kind of how the graph feature works. You can add more securities in. You would just go ahead and put in a code, or you'd put in a name. So again, these are all funds, so I don't want to put just funds against this, but you would just do that. Or you can search by the bottom, model portfolios, and you could start typing a model portfolio. You could search by all these other categories, right? So hope this was helpful. I want to make this one pretty quick, and didn't exactly achieve that at 7 minutes, but if there's anything else that you have questions about, please let me know in the comments below. As always, if you have more specific questions from Morningstar, try to reach out to them, and they're very, very helpful. Thanks again, everybody. Good luck out there.